Nah, dude, let's ditch that.
Yo, what up?
What up?
Episode 59 of Lame Dudes. My name is Zach, a.k.a. the uncircumcised Ben Shapiro. I'm here with Hunter. Riley's joining us once again. I think
Special
this is Riley's
Riley.
first video
Yeah.
episode.
I think so,
welcome.
on video, yeah.
Welcome to the video
Welcome,
era.
dude. Cheers.
We still have the same
Cheers.
amount of views, but now we make videos.
Cheers,
He's
everybody.
right. And we got nice
Cheers.
thumbnails.
Yep.
That's true.
Excellent thumbnails by Hunter.
The one
Thank
one
you.
last week was really fucking good. You two just on the couch. I was loving it.
I'm
The
glad you
E3
like
it.
recap. How'd that one do? Did people like that one? I didn't check the
Did
comments.
shit.
Good.
Did absolutely shit. Has like 15 views on
Oh, well.
YouTube.
Did
I mean,
shit. It's
The
garbage.
Chernobyl one has like 70, which is like pretty fucking good for us. Really
Yeah.
sad.
Well, I
that
mean,
that's
like
a
you
good
released
number.
that like,
Chernobyl,
right in the midst of the whole Chernobyl hype.
Yeah,
Had
yeah,
to.
yeah,
Had to do it
exactly.
to him.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yep.
Though the title probably could have been better, like calling it "We Like Chernobyl."
No, okay. I
Pretty
swear.
low effort.
You-
Like
no,
you just
you-
have to type the word Chernobyl and then sort by new at the exact right time on
Yeah.
YouTube to find that.
Who makes the titles again in this fucking?
Yeah, I know. I don't know how to title things.
No, I swear having a like a kind of awkward or like slightly like weird title actually is like next level clickbait. It's like I swear YouTubers are now like making their titles weird so that
They make them like weird. Like there's a thing that was going around for a bit called the "Try Not to DIY" challenge, and it's just because those are all insanely popular search terms.
Oh wow.
So it was just like called the "Try Not to DIY" challenge. It was just videos of guys watching other videos. Like they're just reacting to random videos.
Yeah.
Nice.
They don't make like it doesn't make any sense.
No,
But
it
they were doing numbers.
Yeah.
So
At
guys,
least-
this video is called the "Try Not to DIY" challenge. Hit like,
Smash sub.
subscribe.
At least your title isn't like clickbaity, because I mean you guys did like Chernobyl, you know, like it's.
I mean, it's truth.
Like,
It's
like,
truth.
It sounds bad when you
Facts.
read it, but like when you realize you're talking about.
We should have called it
show.
the "Kill Dogs" like episode 4 of Chernobyl
No.
challenge.
Should have called it Chernobyl gave us radiation poisoning.
Oh, that would have been better.
That fourth episode didn't really need to exist. It's like literally 40 minutes of them shooting dogs.
It's pretty brutal.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah.
Well, the
That's
baby
why
dies at the end of that
yeah.
episode too.
No, I
so-
watched it. I watched that
Shit's
episode
That's pretty important.
with a girl, dude, and like we were like binge watching the show together.
Yikes.
And then like the entire time she was like, "Wow, this show fucking sucks." I was like,
I watched
"Yeah, I don't-
episode 3 last night, and it was just such a bummer.
You
I
went
did
back
watch
for more,
it. I
dude?
did watch it again. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not
Alex
gonna lie.
wanted to
Go
watch
back.
it. Actually, did we
I
watch
checked
it
it
last
out.
night or the night before? I don't know. We watched it one of those nights, but that's the one where the guy's real fucked up.
Shit's still good, man.
And he dies at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
And they dump
Spoilers.
him in a fucking mass grave. Spoilers!
Shout out.
Anyways.
Yeah, I mean, it happened what, like fucking 40 years ago at this point. Like it's
Almost,
none of
yeah,
it's-
the 80s.
Yeah, none of it's really
30
like,
years
If you
ago.
don't know about it by now, like who fucking cares?
Yeah.
This is like when people are like, "Oh, Jesus dies in the Bible." You're like, "Dude,
What-
too
what, are you
soon."
serious?
Like, yeah, I haven't read it yet. Like,
Is your guys' like time sense permanently locked in like the early 2000s? Like
Dude,
in, like 80s, that was like 25 years ago.
I was thinking about this last night. I was
I
like,
think, yeah,
I
I
can't
do
believe
that.
it's
I do that.
about to be. We're about to be out of the 2010s. We're
Fuck-
calling it the 2010s.
Fuck me right up, dude.
Fuck.
And then we're gonna be in the 20s. We're gonna start calling it the 20s. We're
Mate,
gonna have
I don't-
another
I don't
Great
like that.
Depression.
Dude,
I like
the
it one
20s
bit.
are coming
Baby.
back.
20s are coming back.
back.
The
We
good
start
old
doing
20s.
swing again.
Thank God, man.
Swing, but
Shit's
it's
gonna go
robots
crazy.
because it's the future.
Yeah.
So it's robots dancing to
We're in
swing.
Westworld.
Boop 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 boop. And they're like, boop, boop, boop.
Electro swing.
That's my
the new
joke
age.
for the day.
Shit's
Yeah.
gonna turn around once we hit those 20s, boy.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Nah, well, I'll be dead by then. It'll be fine.
Like 6 more months. Yeah. We're done, boy.
Max, dude.
We'll get to maybe episode 100 hopefully by the time.
Yeah, Christ,
We're
I
all
hope
done.
so. We got to do like 500 episodes of this, like we're on our podcasting.
Do you want to talk shit about our podcast?
I think we did a few episodes ago. It's just a sad place.
Right. It's just
like-
like unsuccessful podcasts.
They have daily threads of
I have
like
every
post your
tone, yeah.
podcast with a description for feedback and stuff, and like to discover new podcasts. There was like 300 comments on the last thread I looked at.
Yeah.
None of them replies. Just
Wow.
everybody's own podcast. No upvotes. They all had the same amount of upvotes. Like just a very
Feels
high,
bad.
pretty high population sub. Like I think they have like 90K subs or something.
No shit.
But just so sad.
Yeah.
Just so pathetic.
It's
Damn.
kind of hard to find new podcasts. Like even the popular ones. I don't know how people find podcasts. Because the
Yeah.
iTunes charts are awful. Like it's good. It does episode by episode rather than cast by cast. So it's just like it's really fucking weird. And NPR
Yeah, you're
dude,
right.
just dominates the fucking charts. They're holding us down. Fucking
Wait, who does?
NPR, dude.
Yeah.
They have so many podcasts.
Joe Rogan's always like 5 places in the top 10 on iTunes.
Yep.
Shout out to him.
Of course he is.
Yo,
man.
Joe, can we come on?
Joe,
Yeah,
what's up, boy?
Joe? For sure, we make that joke every single episode.
Yeah, I think so.
We're waiting for the invite.
Time for more
honestly.
original jokes.
Oh, so you were saying how nobody ever listens to the podcast on that subreddit. A great fucking bit we could do would be reviewing other people's podcasts on our podcast.
Oh, and then
Holy
posting
shit,
it there.
Slow play,
Dude,
Holy
are you
shit.
a goddamn entrepreneur?
play a little clip and just be like, just fucking lay into them, dude. That'd be so
Mate.
funny. And then we'll be like, hey, we listened to your podcast. Link our podcast. Okay,
Yeah?
hell of you.
Yeah?
That's not a bad idea. We should do that.
It's really
Yeah,
not.
the other thing we were talking about last.
But I feel like that also implies that we have a good podcast and they have a
our
bad.
podcast slaps, dude.
It's insane.
No, but like I mean, quality-wise, it's
We're insane.
pretty low effort.
Chill. No, it's
I do
not.
no post-processing on these vocals.
You might not. I put so much effort into those.
Hunty's
motherfucking
grinding
Really?
here,
videos
dude,
that-
making
oh,
the
yeah.
thumbnails.
I feel like I've gotten a text from you like, "Hey, I'm editing the video real quick," and then like 15 minutes later, like, "Hey, I'm uploading
Listen,
the video."
No.
Listen,
Yeah, I work really fucking hard on
Put a
this
fucking
shit,
song
dude.
in the beginning.
Copy
I-
and paste
I-
clip art of Momo into
I
the
do black
thumbnail.
fades out. You know what I'm saying?
hey, I appreciate all the work, man. Definitely. No
It's
hate.
not that much.
15
work,
minutes.
but-
That might just mean
I'm
he
just
has
fucking
good
with you, buddy.
workflow, you know? Like he's got this
I'm
down.
down. I got it
He's
down
a
at this
pro.
point.
59 episodes.
Or
man.
our podcast is so uninteresting that we don't have to do anything with it. We just fucking
That's
throw
how
it
good
in.
it is, dude.
Yo, chill.
That's how good it
Podcast
is.
hate, all right? We're
Yo,
on the pod.
I hate this podcast.
Fuck this pod. this podcast is over right now.
Yeah.
I'm sure on the iTunes version you just hear us talking in between the claps and shit. Like, all right, we clap. All right, clap.
Yeah, it is literally.
You just catch all our gamer conversations.
The last episode, there's like a
we're
part
on
where
air.
Jackson's like, "Yeah, it's rolling," and I'm like, "It's rolling." He's
We
like,
li-
"Yeah, it's
are we
rolling," and I'm
live?
like, "All right,"
Oh, we're doing this,
which is great.
People like that because it's it's more real. They feel
Yeah.
like we're
It's
here.
It's
real,
like the
dude.
intro to a Joe Rogan podcast every 20 minutes.
All right,
It's like 3, 2,
Yeah.
1.
Are we live?
We're
Jimmy,
live.
Are we live?
That's what people
Okay.
look forward to, honestly, on the Joe Rogan.
So I got a little podcast theory I'll hit you guys with.
Okay, yeah,
I'm
let's
pretty
hear it.
sure podcasts are just like what lonely people listen to in replacement for friends. Like,
Yeah.
do you guys get that feeling where it's like if you listen to a podcast every week, it's kind of just like a conversation with your friends, but you're just not part of it?
Yeah,
feel like that?
but why did you have to make me feel sad about it?
I don't know.
He really did. He brought us right down on that.
He's
So,
like, "Yeah, you guys ever notice you're fucking losers? You guys ever realize
You
that
got
you
no
should
real
kill
friends?
yourselves?"
So we just got to convince our listeners that we're their friend, even though we'll never talk.
Hey,
to them.
buddy.
What's up,
Hey,
buds?
guys.
You want a sip?
Hey,
No,
press
too
that
bad.
subscribe button, guys.
That's
Best
that's
friends
why,
forever.
That's why I think people listen to podcasts because they're lonely.
I don't know. Some of them can be like
Some are
informational.
informative.
though.
I was gonna say like I listen to like sports podcasts and stuff like when I'm driving
Yeah.
to work, just because like I'd rather listen to that than the radio at 5 in the morning. So
Fuck the radio, dude.
Yeah.
Never will listen to the radio again.
It's
in my
been
life.
so terrible.
I'll just
Ever since like
Dude,
streaming
honestly,
hit, it's
I
so
disagree
bad.
with all that. Recently, the
Ooh.
radio's been fire.
You're like, dude, listen, I put on
Dude.
CYY, fucking All Mixed Up by 311 comes on.
Dude, that no bullshit that played earlier, and I was like, fucking right. Let's go,
Yeah.
dude.
fucking right.
Well, they throw on 311. What else have they been playing? Goddamn, The Bone has been playing some
It's not
hard
called The
shit,
Bone
dude.
anymore. It's
What
Rock
is it?
1063.
That's it?
That's it. That's all it is.
Dude, fuck that.
Man.
Bring The Bone
They got
back.
bought
What the
out.
fuck?
Yeah, I know.
But
I like calling
anyways.
it The Boner.
They've been playing some fire shit, too, dude. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
What's the advantage? Like you get to hear the host. I fucking hate.
No,
listening to
no.
the
It's
host.
that I don't have to plug my phone in and.
Oh,
di-
all right.
Also, the van I drive all day doesn't have that shit, so I'm down. I'm only option is.
You should
is
like
the
put
radio.
subs in it and like a custom stereo, like our buddies did in high school.
I tried these. There's like an aux, but it doesn't work. I was
Oh
like,
fuck!
That's
is
so
this a
annoying.
troll or did
Sucks.
you guys deactivate it or what? Like,
They're like no slappers in the van, please. Only oldies.
no sloppers, please.
Can't go too
Yeah.
fast.
Keep it to Christian talk radio.
The only station you can use is 107.1 The Bay. Easy listening.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yo, that is a
Yeah,
fire
that's
station.
what we have
though.
in the work van
That's-
where I
that's-
work.
that's fine.
Yeah, they're like you can only play 107.1 if you have guests in the shuttle. So I'm driving around and like Let's
Guests
Get It
in
On
the
by
shuttle.
Marvin Gaye is playing.
Wow.
Yeah, that's always an
dude.
interesting one when it's
That's
like you
intimate.
and like another dude. Like if you're just driving a single dude from the airport back to the hotel. And Let's Get It On is playing, like the sexual tension you could cut with a knife.
Yeah,
It's
you
ridiculous.
just like crank it a
goddamn.
little bit louder. You're like,
Yeah.
what's up, what's up?
You just turn it up, yeah.
My nipples could cut glass right now. Hard as diamond. A level 10 on the Jerry Riggs everything phone scratch test scale. Hard.
How long till the story drops that Jerry Riggs everything
How
is actually
specific.
like a serial killer or like a sex offender, right? Because there's just no way he's a normal person.
He's
No,
a
not at
serial
all.
rapist.
Just look at him. He's just,
He just looks like a
Bizarre.
villain's henchman.
dude. That's it. He
Like
looks
someone's like, they're like, Jerry, and then the guy's like, no, please, and he's like sweating, he's like, no, and then you
He's
just
got
hear, like,
his glass
knuckles
cutter.
cracking. Like,
Dude, you gotta have a screw loose or something to like literally do quality control testing in your own house, like for fun.
he just destroys
like-
phones over and over. Like,
Yeah.
do you think like in his spare time when he doesn't have phones to scratch, he just scratches his nails on chalkboards? Like, he's like,
Probably.
he's like, this is a level 6 scratch.
no, I just think he looks like a serial killer. Like his body is like too smooth. I don't know. It fucks me up.
My man be reflective.
Holy shit.
Yo,
You guys ever look at him? He's fucking weird looking.
Bro, I gotta say, I didn't notice
Maybe I
any
spent
yo,
the
we gotta
smoothness.
get our boy Zach from Jerry Rig Everything on the pod.
I thought his name was Jerry.
No, his name's Zach.
Slide that smooth ass body on
I think
over
he's-
here, man.
I think he's Zach with a K, so we can coexist.
Okay.
You guys can be
Otherwise, it'd be
together,
a
Otherwise-
fight to the
yeah,
death,
you'd
which
have to-
I would
you'd have to
lose
kill
because
each
that
other.
man is scary looking. But
yeah. Slippery, man.
No, I'm sure he's
You couldn't
nice.
catch him.
yeah, he's like, I'll wrestle you only if it's in oil, and I'm like, God damn, oil. You're too
Oil.
slippery for that, Jerry.
Can't get a grip.
You're already
It's like,
smooth
and I'm
enough.
shaving my eyebrows off finally too. I'm
t-
waxing all
for
my
total,
eyelashes.
Yeah, he's totally
For
smooth.
ultimate aerodynamics in this battle.
What if he just has no hair and then just a fucking massive bush? Just
This
All
is
of his
where all my
just
hair goes.
located on
this
one
is
side
what
of his body.
peak male performance looks like.
Little mushroom.
I don't
poking
know
out.
what I'm talking about at this point. I'm
Jerry
just
Riggs Bush, dude.
bullshitting us through part 1.
Somebody leak Jerry Riggs nudes, please.
God, that'd be so hot. I bet he's fucking hung.
Oh, yeah. He's huge.
He's a dick
He's gotta
connected
be
to
at
a man.
least 6'4", right?
All right, this is the
Dude's
worst.
packing.
Let's just stop talking about Jerry Riggs everything. Oh, okay. I
Jerry Riggs rig.
I don't know why Jerry Riggs' dick made me think about this. I like
Good
how
segue, let's
I like
get
how we're always say we're gonna do bits on the podcast, but we're way too lazy to ever do them. So
Yeah.
let me
We'll
just
do 'em.
tell you about the bit I was gonna do, but then was too lazy to follow through for.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get it.
You guys remember last cast we were talking about doing a list of like the top rap like bars of all time.
Mhm.
So I was gonna come back this week and be like, all right, man, got the list of the top bars of all time, and just be going through it. But just every single line is just from "Same Bitches" by Post Malone. It's like, damn, dude, when G-Eazy said Gerald,
Or
that was like the
no
top
no
three.
limit by G-Eazy.
Yeah.
That'd be another good one to do
Just
too.
like every
I'm a
fucking line.
fucking
they're like,
soldier.
Yeah, these are my top 5 bars. No limit, I'm a fucking soldier.
I've been in LA too long. Definitely in the top 5. I'm gonna put it at number 4.
This is my favorite Watch Mojo video ever
Yeah.
made.
Yes.
Thought that'd
Hell
be
yeah.
fucking funny, but never gonna do it. So
Yeah,
That
that
is
sounds like
good.
a lot of work.
I thought it was the most
gotta get the
ridiculous
delivery down on
bars.
that.
I thought it was like the most
That too. That one's easy because you just do like all of Cardi B's lyrics.
that whole
Mhm.
horsehead verse.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that horse.
Yeah,
head
just
verse.
like any of the
Yeah.
Will Peep songs that have like a feature on them.
I'm not gonna work.
Don't do it.
I won't,
Makes
I
me
won't.
uncomfortable.
You know we summon horsehead when you sing that whole thing, right?
Dude, that verse
Yeah.
shows
that
up. We
verse
don't
is
want that.
cursed
Like
for
Christ,
sure.
I'm hitting skip on this.
I actually
Jesus.
skip it on that one part.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
As soon
would
as
too,
I-
dude.
As soon as
I just play the.
oh shit, my
Someone's
car's
getting fucking
jacked
broken
right now.
into.
Fuck.
I legit almost got slammed coming over here, dude. One of your neighbors was backing out, just was not looking behind them as they backed out. I had to beep.
Typical.
Welcome to Portland, dude.
Dude, this street breeds idiots. Like, there's just so
Unbelievable.
many stupid drivers on this
It
street.
breeds idiots.
Dude, if you're trying to do a 3-point and someone's coming from that side of the road
Yep.
and you want to point that way, you got to do a 3-point. it's like people will just barrel up the fucking street and they don't stop, even if you're in the middle of the road. Like it's
People,
like,
man.
all right, well now none of us can get around because I'm fucking sideways and you're in front of me where I have to turn. You fucking prick. That's happened to me like twice already. I'm like,
Wow.
Just stare 'em
thanks.
down.
It's old people too.
What do you want?
There's a lot of old people on this street.
Where are you at?
Cardi.
Drives me crazy.
Absolutely hate old
Can we
people,
take
man.
away licenses around like 65 or something like that?
I've talked about this with you before.
Can
I
we
think.
please get
When you're-
that? I
you're
hate
at
old
65, you need to take a second driver's license test. Or
They're
something.
doing it in
Easy.
Japan.
Easy.
They're doing it in Japan.
It's actually pretty unbelievable that we don't have something like that. I guess old people would never vote to like limit their own rights or whatever. But
Yeah.
True.
It's
They're like
great-
the majority of the voting population, I'd say. It's just
Oh
old
yeah,
people.
I mean they're the
Mhm.
people who actually go out and vote. But it's weird that like
They got nothing to do all
they're
day.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, just keep driving until you have a crash that's so bad that everybody's just like, yeah, you can't drive anymore. Like,
Yeah.
that's how every old person stops driving, right? They just
Oh, you
Yeah, I
literally
think
can't
so.
drive anymore because
Yeah.
you'll
Yeah.
kill people.
Oh,
so
yeah.
that's unbelievable.
That would suck though. Like imagine paying a lifetime worth of taxes and registration and insurance, and then being like, "Yeah, you can't drive
You
anymore."
can't,
Like,
nah,
what
we're
the
actually
fuck,
taking
man?
that away
Mhm.
from you.
Like I fought in a war. Like
Well, we'll have self-driving cars, and they'll probably
Oh,
like
dude, that's
subsidize it. The old people will vote a subsidized EV bill for themselves. Like people above 60 can get self-driving cars for free or some shit. They'll totally do that.
I can't wait till
And
we're
we'll
the
get
old
mad.
people.
on us right now.
When we're the old people, dude, shit's gonna be passing like crazy. We're gonna get free college, fucking no more billionaires, dude. It's gonna be lit.
Not until we get
lit.
nuked by Iran. Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, yeet.
All right, boys. You know I've been memeing Cory Booker for the past couple weeks.
Oh, I have this in my notes. We gotta talk Cory Booker.
I'm
Cory
dude.
Booker.
I'm almost converted, man. I'm a Cory
Give me
Booker fan
a
these
Cory
days.
Booker rundown.
yeah, I'm not familiar with Cory Booker.
Big time Cory Booker fan?
Okay, here's all I'm saying. Well,
Is
first
this a
of all,
bit?
no, not
Oh,
a
okay.
bit.
All right.
I actually got signed
I'm a
up
Bernie
on
bro
accident by
still,
the
so.
for the Cory Booker newsletter.
See
So
books.
dope.
It's like, motherfucker, I do not care about Cory Booker. But I've been reading some of his emails as they come in.
Whoa, dude.
And the New York Times had this really kind of cool thing where they got like 20 Democratic candidates. They didn't get Joe Biden. He didn't show up. But they got everybody else. And they asked them all a series of like 10 or 15 questions, and they had their answers like side by side. Cory Booker had some good fucking answers, dude. That's all I'm saying. Like there was one about gun control, and like the shitty thing about running for president is like you have to be just a fucking centrist because you have to appeal to like the middle voters
Yeah.
who are going to sway the election.
Yeah,
so
that's
you
true.
can't actually come out and say any like very progressive opinion, or you can't be too hard on like any line. So
Mhm.
one
Yeah.
of the questions was like, in an ideal world, would anybody own like handguns? Like in your opinion, and like all these Democrats are just like they can't say they're like anti-gun, so they're like,
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, guns are okay, but we need to be much more strict on them. But also they're fine. Cory Booker's just like, yeah, nobody should like fucking own guns. I was like, my man.
Yeah, that's pretty brave. Yeah, I was gonna say I've heard he's like pretty like big pharma,
Oh,
I guess.
shit.
But I mean, I like Elizabeth Warren a lot, and she's like, "Oh, we're gonna make the military green," and it's like, no, or we can just stop like funding the military so much.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, they're all gonna say some dumb shit.
They're
'cause
already
they have
pretty
to appeal
green.
to as many people as possible.
That was the other one.
We're gonna make the drones that murder children solar powered, so they fly themselves. Like, thanks, Elizabeth Warren.
We did it. No, that was the other one. She had really good responses too. But of course, dude, Bernie's was just like beyond it. Like I got hard when I was watching Bernie's responses.
Dude, I
Damn.
tweeted about it this morning, but
I
I was
see.
reading his AMA and I was just getting so hard. I was just like,
God.
God, I fucking love this guy
Like,
so much.
I love
Goddamn.
how fucking aroused you guys.
I literally
get. Here-
beat off to Bernie Sanders AMA.
He's the hottest old man
Came all
around.
over my iPhone X.
And I donated $3.
Tribute, at least.
Yeah. I donated $3 to Bernie. It's like the lowest amount you could.
Yeah,
Yeah,
When
yeah.
they first opened up like the campaign financing.
I
or
did
whatever.
too, and I think Zach
And,
did as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hit him
How
with
ma-
the 27, the
how
meme,
many-
meme number.
How many fucking emails have you guys gotten from him?
A
I
lot.
literally get
Yeah, I get
three
like
a day,
4
I
or
think.
something. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yikes,
like
dude.
per
Pretty
day.
crazy.
I pointed it to
Hey,
him.
he
I've
needs
gotten
your help
text-
today.
I've gotten text messages too. It's like, hi, this
Oh.
is Sarah from Bernie's Foundation. I was wondering if you could.
Sarah Sanders,
Yeah, she's
Bernie's daughter.
She was like, I was wondering if you could host an ice cream social. I'm like, no. I donated $3 because that's what I had.
that a
like,
joke?
Oh, it's automated. It's automated.
It's automated,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah,
it
it's
comes from
automated
like
for sure.
I've seen it before where it looks like it comes from a real number, but it's still automated.
Yeah, it is.
You can
Dude.
tell.
I get those too, and it like makes me regret donating. I'm like, I wish I hadn't given.
Well,
him
I was
that
gonna
Give me
say,
Bernie's
I
number.
had this thought. I was like, what would like the Amy Klobuchar newsletter look like? Because she's
Cloud
like,
boot jar?
she's crazy. Like, are you guys familiar with Amy Klobuchar at all? Like
Nope.
her, She like I guess she like slaps her interns or some shit, and like she like made
As
one
you
of
do.
her she made one of her staff like apologize for misscheduling. Oh, we have to fucking
Is it?
yeah. We'll come
segment
back with the
one
Amy
over?
Round two,
Klobuchar
round
bit
two.
in a second.
Clap.
Beyond dollar sign.
Dollar
dude.
sign.
All right.
Mud it on the.
I love her.
beat.
Yeah,
I love
so-
editing and then hearing you go, make it clap right before.
But yeah, it was yeah. So
we're
her,
talking
she
about
has
Clap
like
Bouchard.
Klobuchar, yeah, Amy Klobuchar. She's Lil Xan's mom.
Oh, I got a story, but we can keep going.
Okay, yeah. But I was just gonna say, like, what are her like emails that ask you for donations? Since she's such a fucking mean piece of shit, she's like, just fucking donate, you fucking cunt.
She's like, listen, you pathetic pay pig. I'm gonna
Yeah,
need
yeah,
your
it's like
credit card
S.
number and like the 3 numbers on the back. Fucking dirty.
Would you let me do your taxes? She sends you like e-girl pics.
Dude, yeah, somebody's getting elected like that in like 2025.
Does Klobuchar have reply guys? Like Twitter reply guys?
I'm sure.
Like, wow, Queen, this is very true. I agree with this fully.
Send feet pics.
Wow, Queen.
Yeah, dude. Kamala Harris, back to that NY Times thing, not looking good.
I do not like her.
She's just like, yeah. Obviously, she's like been a prosecutor her whole life, which is kind of whack. But also, she's just like, I swear, she's just not like appealing to listen to. Maybe that's because I'm sexist.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I like Elizabeth Warren, so it's all right.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Elizabeth Warren, the only bad thing she did was like just blindly claim she was Native American that one time because like she heard a story.
You're right. You're right.
She's like, yeah, my mom said one time, and then like didn't actually check.
Mama said. Yeah, I mean
That-
that's a
I
little.
fucking
whack.
believe that.
That
for a
if
long
she
time.
becomes a nominee, that's gonna like Trump is gonna destroy her with that because that's what he's good at, is just picking
He
one
called her
thing
Pocahontas one time.
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
thought
yeah.
that
He
was
calls her that all the
hilarious.
time.
all the time. Yeah,
Pocahontas.
He's great at just finding one thing and just driving it into the fucking ground.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, look
Dude,
at what he
Your
did.
Trump is so good, dude. You need to do more Trump bits on the pod because you actually have a really good Trump voice.
I gotta practice it more. He put me on the spot, but
We'll come up with some bits for Hunty to do. Just like reading his tweets would be really
Guys,
funny.
welcome to
Yeah, you're
SNL 2.
yeah.
We're doing more Trump skits this
Dude,
week.
Could we get Alec Baldwin? Crazy.
No, you just kick our asses.
We're
Yeah, no, he just beats the shit out of us. Like,
we're doing more.
isn't he like horrible to work with?
Yeah, I heard he's a fucking tool, but I don't know. Yo, come on the pod, my guy.
Dude, we're cloud
Every
chasers, man.
person we mentioned.
Yeah.
Heard he's a fucking tool.
Fuck you, Keemstar. Can we get on the pod?
I'd love to. I would have literally anyone who hated us on the podcast.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We
Easily.
could just yell at each
It'd be
other.
fucking
Who,
Right.
like, what's like the worst person you could have on the podcast?
The worst or the one who's would probably
Adam
give us the
22.
best content?
You think Adam 22? I would totally have Adam 22 on.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That would just
In
be
a
like,
heartbeat.
There's the best crossover ever.
that's the dream podcast.
He'll
No.
bring like 5 girls with him. It'll be great.
Yeah.
And he'll fuck all.
Not a
of
lot of bitches out here.
them. Not a lot
shit.
of bitches. He rides in on a BMX bike.
Yeah, he just biked over. Yeah, I was at my mom's house in New Hampshire.
He's in a Thrasher shirt.
Yeah.
I was at my mom's house in New Hampshire.
That dude can just survive like any fucking scandal. Like he'll just be around forever, I think.
Yeah, well, you just don't really have to like own up to it, and
Yeah.
you're good.
I don't think
pretty
his.
much.
I think his personal image like really reflects that a lot. Like he'll do something shitty and be like, I mean, I'm a shitty guy. Like you just like.
What do you want
Yeah.
me to do?
Yeah, yeah. He's like, this is. I mean, what do I look like? You know? Like,
Yeah. I guess hip hop's a lot more forgiving than almost every other industry.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
These dudes literally like rap about murder and shit, and people are just like, yeah, that shit go hard.
This is
Like,
hard.
Free
This is hard.
TK.
Have we talked about how like have we talked about the Cardi B thing and how like everybody's a hypocrite about that?
That her drugging of men and stealing their shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's like
insane.
nobody has problem with like murders, like drug dealing, none of it. As soon as a fucking woman comes along and like like admits that she steals stuff, they're like, "Oh, this is too far. How is she not canceled?" It's like, "Fuck off."
I mean, I certainly don't think you should be canceled at this point, but like, I think there is
No,
cause
she,
for alarm.
She should have been
maybe.
canceled for like being transphobic like many years ago, but people kind of gave her a pass on that. I feel like that would have been the actual cancelable
Dude, the
thing.
Migos,
They gave her a
the
quick
Migos
pass.
did the same thing. Didn't they
Yeah,
say-
yeah.
Oh no, didn't Quavo said like or one of them said like, I,
Lil
can't,
Uzi
I
had
cannot vibe with gay people.
You said I cannot vibe with queers. Yeah. And then he was like, yeah, well, what I meant was like weird people. That was his excuse.
Sure.
Right. Quavo.
But
Cannot vibe
then
with
they put
queers.
out Pure Water and all was forgiven.
Yeah, that's true.
They were in the kitchen,
No,
wrist twisted
Lil
like a
Uzi
stir
came up
fry,
with a
dude.
song where he says like something, found out she was a man, never DM again. Only thing I'm doing that's Tran or something like that.
Damn.
And it was like a new song, and they're like, there was a lot of people talking about it,
I
but
thought Uzi would be woke like out of all of them.
no, I guess not.
Fuck.
I thought Uzi would be woke. Yeah. When you were saying that, I imagined it in Uzi's voice. So
Yeah, he's like, found out she was a man, yeah, some shit like that. Yeah,
it's all auto-tune.
I'm Lil Uzi now.
I am Lil Uzi. You like
Nah,
how Lil Uzi
he's
like
been boring,
quit
dude.
music and then he came back? He's like, nah.
Yeah, it's all marketing bullshit.
Psych, dog. It totally
He's
is.
like, shit,
yeah.
I actually don't have that much money.
But everybody knew it was from the start.
Been around for 3 years.
I don't have
Christ.
enough money yet.
Did you boys see
Gotta
they
keep working
finally
on this.
freed Young Thug? Finally.
Mhm.
Free him.
I
Thank
didn't
God.
know he was
I don't know.
captured.
So basically he was riding.
He floats through felony charges. Like I think he's been charged with many felonies for guns and
My
drug
man
possession.
floats.
This last one was bad. He was riding around in like his tour bus or something.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently they just had a car behind the bus just with like stacked up with guns and drugs.
Sick.
And like immediately they got caught. And,
You
like,
got to bring it, man.
I don't know, but all the charges were dropped. I don't know if somebody else took the rap or like how that normally
Definitely.
goes. But can you imagine like just being the guy who hangs out with the rapper who is just there to take the fall if like the cops come? Like they literally all have a guy like that. It's crazy.
Fuck.
And then you get paid
That
for
sucks.
Shout
how
out to
much
that guy.
how much
You know?
prison time you went in for?
Oh, really?
They can't just
That's
bail
what I
you
hear.
out afterward? Like, they don't have the money
They
to
probably
just
do bail you out.
No,
until
they
you
bail
go
you
to
out, but
trial.
you're still going to prison for all the guns and shit. Like
Yeah.
you're fucked. Go away for like
You're
7
taking the
years.
fall.
You're the fall guy.
Big yikes.
That sucks. I would not do that.
Who's the fall guy
Gotta
here?
say, yeah. Who's the fall guy here?
Well, we all know I'd get suckered into being the fall guy because I'm too pussy. But
Zach, it's got to be you, man.
all
you
right,
look
I
like the
guess
one who would have all
so.
the guns and shit, so
Yep.
sorry, fam.
Zach, you do great in prison, dude. You'd be running the place by the end.
Yeah.
Just like
I imagine Zach just getting tossed around like a fucking
a fucking
like a
salad.
doll,
I
dude.
would
They don't
not
even
get-
have
I would
concern
not
for
get
him.
turned out. Totally not would happen.
I don't know. I like that. I like my idea better for some reason. I would not get turned out.
Totally
You
would
think you'd be
be
running that shit?
friendly with all the buddies.
You think you'd be?
Dude, the smallest guys are always the most
would
deadly
join the
criminals.
Aryans and run that shit. That's what you would do. You're like,
I don't
gotta
think
get
there's
in good.
I don't think there's like race gangs in like our local prisons.
Yes, there is, dude.
In, like Maine State
Yes,
Prison.
there is.
The county prison. They're like, yeah, there's a black guy gang and it's got 2 guys in it. And then the Aryan Brotherhood's just the rest of the prison.
Including the warden
That's-
and all the officers.
They got swastikas on their necks and shit. Yikes! I guess I'm. I know what side I'm picking. All right.
Christ.
Only,
all right,
in-
little
only
in
edgy,
Maine.
little edgy jokes.
All right, we're moving on.
Yeah.
So
Dude,
what's?
let me tell you guys about. Oh, you got an idea?
I was just gonna ask what's in the news.
thinking,
What should we
dude?
break it down? Hit me.
Well, I was just gonna talk about how I've been in this place for like a week and a half now,
Yep.
and I still don't have a fucking computer desk, so I don't have anywhere to put my stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm just living in boxes still for
You got
like
it?
almost 2 weeks.
Got any plans to like move that shit out? Or?
Can we talk about how you guys don't even have a doorknob like outside? Like when
Yeah.
I was coming up to the, I
It
was coming up the
disappeared
steps
day
to
I
the
moved
door,
in. I don't know where.
and
it
the
went.
fucking door was just flopping in the wind.
Oh yeah,
And
dude.
I saw no doorknob
Oh,
in
yeah.
the door, and I was like, it must be like a shared entryway or something. Like,
I like
Yeah.
how all the
Hope he's not
the
sitting
mail
right
is
there.
just
Yeah.
on the
but
inside.
no, it's like literally just
That's
you
the
come
living
straight
room.
up to the house. Like,
Yeah.
It's a little. Yeah. It's
I'm
That's
gonna,
the
I'm
bathroom.
gonna come back and steal your mail, dude.
Yeah, I've been having stuff shipped to my dad's house actually.
Good call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until they put because there's a key code on it usually, but I heard that
You should buy a
Alex said
doorknob.
that the keys were sticking, so I'm guessing they took off
Oh, okay.
You'd think that'd
They're
be
gonna
like a let's fix it quick.
exactly.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
the.
Like
No,
an
it's been 2
immediate-
weeks now.
Yeah. Like they'd be like, oh, the keys are sticking. Like, let's just replace the doorknob real quick.
Today.
Yeah, like today.
Like, yeah.
You know, give them the new keys.
No,
They're
just
like,
take it
nah.
off.
That's
just take-
wild.
yeah.
I'll get to Lowe's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with it. It's not that bad though. Whatever.
Hmm.
Who cares?
Okay.
It's
I'll
not
just
that
get
bad
it
right
heard.
now.
I have
It's
a-
gonna- yeah, it could be very bad.
I have a deadbolt, so I got that going for me.
All right. I mean, shit was unlocked when I came in.
Yeah, because I knew you guys were coming over.
And you
I know,
keep that
fucking
bang
shit.
on you, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you'll
I
be
was
fine.
strapped. I
You're
was like,
strapped,
if this
yeah.
person knocking is an intruder, I will shoot them.
Yeah.
That's why I told you to come in.
Hey, come in.
I was like, I can't wait to shoot this fucking idiot. Scat. But yeah, so
Boom.
here I'm just gonna text Jesse real quick, actually.
Sure, just interrupt the
Just
pod, dude. No
come-
problem.
Hey, we're doing the pod. Come up.
Come through.
Come
Door
true with that thing.
is unlocked.
What is he sitting outside?
No,
waiting
he
for
said
an
he's
invitation?
20 to 30 minutes away.
All right, gang.
But he said that 20 minutes ago, so.
Okay.
He's in his 10-minute window of estimate.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
But yeah, let me tell you about looking for a desk, people.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
What
you're
happened
having
to
a
your
hard
last
time.
desk?
What do you guys want for? Well, it was a piece of shit. I bought it for like $60 off Amazon, so I just brought it to the dump and threw
It was bending in the middle, right?
Yeah, it was bowing because
Oh, okay.
I took out the middle supporting beams that I could put my very heavy racing wheel on it. That's probably why it started bending.
Probably.
But hey, it was worth it. It was fun.
r/sim
It was worth it.
racing.
It was worth it.
Yeah.
Just a scuffed setup.
Yeah, just the shittiest.
You're fucking.
But let me tell you, when you guys look for a computer desk, what do you look for? You look for flat
Sturdy?
surface.
Two things.
Generally flat, yeah.
It's gotta be sturdy. If it's shaking while I game, it's
No
gonna be a
good.
problem.
Okay, yeah.
It's gonna be a
Yeah.
big
Good.
problem. Two, you need a deep desk because you got to get the monitor,
I like a
Mhm.
deep
keyboard,
You need depth.
and then the mouse pad. So that's a lot. Yeah, it needs to be long
Mhm.
or wide. So those are two things I look for.
Yeah, so I'm just looking for like 60-inch wide, 30-inch deep.
All right.
It's a large.
I'm familiar
desk,
with
a
those
but-
flat
dimensions.
table, essentially.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So every place I've been doesn't just have this is what I want. I want a piece of wood with 4 legs on it.
Yeah,
And I want it to
exactly.
match my dimensions that I need for my room.
Sure.
And that's it. That's all I really want. Maybe it's easy to assemble because it's just a piece of wood and 4 fucking legs. But no, all this shit. I've been to every fucking. I got to go to the place where the Toys R Us is now, like Bernie Sanders and Phyllis or something. Whatever it's called now. I think it just opened. I got to go there and look, but I doubt they have anything. Even going to Staples, where I'm looking for just an office desk, basically, just a flat fucking surface. You
Yep.
know, just a flat surface. Nothing. Just
Yeah.
dog shit.
Okay.
Garbage.
They always got the curves and the fucking pull-out
Or
drawers
the
and like
shelves,
the shelves
you know?
on top. Those kill me. It's like
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Not
what are you
about it.
finding? Like it's a bunch of L desks or what? That's
like
what I have.
shitty L desks, really too small. Like if I go on like there's websites where you can sort by measurement of desk and stuff.
Sure.
We're talking all the online retailers.
Office Max.
You've already
all
checked
that shit.
Amazon and they have nothing.
Well, theirs is shitty from the last time I bought from them. It's like you can't really tell the
What about
quality
my
on
desk
Amazon.
that I have? Do you like the size of that?
No, it's too it's not wide enough.
Not wide enough.
Yeah, I
got
need
the
more width.
biggest motherfucking desk.
Kids gaming hard.
Shit.
But dude, I got mad monitors and shit.
He's got the bent monitor.
What are you, a Swiftie?
Yeah, got like 8 monitors stacked on each other. But like they all have stupid things, or they're built flimsy, or they have like little shelves or drawers or things that they
Yes.
just don't need.
Yes.
And it's like, can I just have a fucking desk?
Build one, bro.
It's been like
Legit
2
build your
weeks at
own.
this
Build
point.
your own desk.
Yeah, so guys,
Nice
listen.
DIY.
project.
I have a Shark Tank tier business proposal for you all that I hope you all will invest in with me.
All right.
It's my new web furniture retailer startup. We're gonna kill Amazon. We're gonna kill Wayfair. We're gonna kill Overstock.
Yep.
All the online furniture guys, they're gone. All right.
Forget them.
I'm starting a website called justafuckingdesk.com. It's one fucking web page. It's a piece of fucking wood, and then a drop-down menu, and it goes, "What measurement of the fucking wood do you want?"
Yep.
And then you enter it, and you get your measurement, and then it goes, "You want 4 legs, right? What color are these 4 legs do you want?"
How
And then
many
you
legs?
pick what. There's like a black one, white one, brushed aluminum, fake wood legs.
Yep.
Extra $5. Put wheels on the bottom. Then your desk rolls.
Crazy.
And then you order it, and it just fucking arrives.
Dude, I'm invested.
Innovative, dude.
Honestly.
Let me tell you, the closest you can get is IKEA. I almost order.
Oh, yeah.
So I sign up for IKEA, their fucking reward thing, and all you do is you give them your email, and then you fill out this survey. So you become like a data point in like the capitalist economy or whatever. But
Easy data collection. Score one.
Yeah.
I just signed up for Starbucks. Same thing.
I'm in the simulation permanently now.
Yeah.
But it's like, oh, $65 off this desk you want. So I'm like, I found a fucking desk, boys. I did it.
We
It's
did
just
it.
a fucking desk. It's a flat surface, 4 legs. That's all
Easy.
I need.
That's all my man
Perfect.
wants.
It was like 60 by 30.
Yep.
Had adjustable height legs. I was like, oh,
my
I'm gonna
God.
fucking jizz.
Sounds perfect.
Get $65 off this bitch once I sign up. Just put in my zip code. $200 shipping. It's more than the fucking desk.
How could it be so
my
much?
God,
I'm
where's
like,
it from?
I can't drive to Boston to pick this shit up. I don't want to go to Boston. That's the closest I
$200
can.
shipping? I've never heard of something that
'cause
ridiculous.
The weight, I guess. It's like large item shipping or whatever. It's like,
Dude,
What is it? Put together, dude? Jesus Christ!
that would be funny.
insane.
It just comes in the biggest box you've ever seen.
2 guys come with it to hold it up for you.
Yeah,
Like,
it's fully assembled. Like
what
already.
the fuck?
You just got to pick it up and store,
That's
dude. That's your only
insane.
option.
You should just get a fucking pong table and spray it with bed liner or something.
That's what
like
I
that.
told him once. Was one of those like just white.
That's what I used to use. was
Foldable
one of those-
tables.
Yeah, it was scuffed. Like it looked terrible.
I
My room was
almost bought
trashy.
one at Sam's Club
but-
last week.
How did we
But-
fail
Fuck it,
the
dude. I
don't
think I used to
DIY
use one.
challenge?
Yeah, I'm about to DIY a desk together.
Yeah, we fucked
just
up.
cut this baby up.
Try not to DIY challenge. Christ.
If you just put the, are these like,
I almost bought a fucking
Nah, you're
dining
fucked.
table. I was like,
Yeah.
Christ, this dining table is simple enough. They're always
Is it a
weird
circle?
heights.
I don't know, dude. I spent like, I'm trying to remember, like $120 on Amazon. I did get an L desk, but I kind of like that because you can rest your arm on the fucking side.
Mhm, yeah.
And it was free shipping, obviously, because it's on Amazon. Pretty good deal. I'm really happy with that desk. I think you should just go for it.
Dude, I gotta find a woodworker.
I feel
I just
that.
need a
way
piece of
easier,
fucking
dude.
wood. That's all I need. I can build the legs. I just need someone to give me a piece of wood.
This is your chance
Finish
to
it.
sharpen up your
Is that-
carpentry.
Do you think is that how easy you think it is?
It's
Dude, I
gotta
can
be,
make the legs.
It's got to be so
No
fucking
big deal.
easy.
Imagine the surface of Zach's table, just the roughest fucking thing.
This is research and development.
It's like, oh, was I
before-
supposed to sandpaper?
He's just
this or
getting
what?
splinters while he's gaming. He's like, fuck.
No, I would love like a rustic barn door with just like a ton of like wood filler and like lacquer on the top. Like my parents used to have a dining
Termites
table like
running
that.
through
That
it.
was so dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yep, that's my
Wow, dude, great
Complain
story.
about-
That's harsh.
Gamer
My desk.
woes.
They targeted gamers.
they did.
They really did.
Yeah. They made it really hard to find a fucking desk.
So you just haven't gamed in like weeks.
No, I haven't. I almost set up the sim.
I thought you were gonna say I almost
TV,
shot
but-
up like.
Yo, what up, dude? Yeah, the podcast is
Huge
occurring
fun.
right now.
Hell yeah.
What up?
Hey,
Jesse just walked in.
this is our fucking most
He's here.
populated cast ever.
Yep, it's a full fucking house. Alex will be here at some point probably.
Crazy shit.
Actually, no, he'll probably get home at like 9.
Full house.
I don't know.
Where's John Stamos when you need him?
Christ. Is John Stamos in Full House?
It's actually the tiny
Yeah,
house.
dude, you kidding me? Uncle
That was
Jesse?
Uncle Jesse, yeah.
Get out of
I
here.
never watched Full House. I'm gonna be honest
Fucked
with
up
you.
my
Very
reference, dude.
obvious
Never
now.
mind. Fuck it.
Mm.
Yeah, it's
Christ.
very clear he didn't watch Full House. You know Bob Saget, right?
Yeah.
All right, you looked a little unsure,
He's-
but
he
I'll believe you.
creeps me out.
Yeah, me
He's
too.
weird looking.
Me too, dude.
He's got weird vibes.
I only know Bob Saget from the Tourette's guy.
From the what?
You guys ever watch the Tourette's
Oh,
guy on YouTube?
Bob Saget. Yeah, you're right.
Man, we were thinking of fucked up YouTube videos we used to watch.
Yep.
Tourette's guy was a good one.
Yeah.
We also Luke brought up the retarded policeman.
I
Do
don't
you guys remember that one?
Nah.
Holy shit! It was just a
I
guy with
kinda-
Down
yeah, I
syndrome
do
pulling
actually.
people
Yeah,
over.
yeah, I do.
Oh shit.
No, you can't pull me over. You're retarded. And we were like, this is fucking genius.
Early YouTube was rough, dude. I guess we were a lot younger to be
The
fair.
Wild Wild West.
Did you guys ever watch Special Slam Poetry?
No.
That one's rough.
Really?
Why was all online content just making fun of like disabled people? It's just like
the developmentally
the easiest
disabled.
target.
Gotta start
like,
somewhere.
Yeah.
They're just us in 6th grade, I think.
There's literally like people in those electronic wheelchairs like rolling up to a microphone in silence and then saying like one sentence of things that they liked. And I
Also-
remember losing my shit when I was like 13 watching it.
Also,
And I
really
watched
good
it
video-
recently and I was like holy shit. Like
wow.
What
yeah.
was I
Like,
thinking?
this is brutal.
Just goes to show, like, people can change. You can become woke.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But when I was 13, that shit killed me. Special slam poetry. Check it out.
Yeah, the best part is like putting like a very like distinct feature about the subjects of the video in the title. Like it'd be like Asian guy raps fast.
That's
Like,
literally,
those are-
I could have pictured
That's all you
that
gotta know,
video.
really. That's all you gotta know.
It's like, yo, Asian guy raps fast.
No shit.
I haven't
He's
seen
Asian
this.
and
Holy
he can rap fast.
fuck.
All right, we gotta cut that segment there. We'll be right back.
All right. Do I really have to clap every time?
Yeah,
I
dude. I couldn't
fucking
do it
clap.
without it.
It's an important clap.
It's very important.
Girl,
It helps
make
me
it
a lot.
Maybe we should just buy like. No, this wouldn't work.
One of those,
Maybe it would.
One
I
of
was gonna
those
say, what if
actual
we bought a
things.
camera mic and just plugged in like a camera-mounted boom mic, and then use that for the video audio, and then just posted this microphone audio to.
We have all this
audio
equipment and you don't want to
platforms.
use it? That's fucking crazy.
Well, no, we would
Well,
still
yeah, we'd
record
use
this
this for
for the
something else.
audio platforms, but then
Mm.
the camera mic would be for the YouTube.
That might work.
I don't know. It's.
I don't know.
I don't know,
It's just
man.
added complexity.
Maybe you're right. Maybe you're
Yeah,
right.
I think so.
All this just because you don't want to clap at the beginning of each segment.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I hate it.
I hate it.
That's the best part.
Does the clap just
my
like
favorite
wake all the
part.
mics up, or what does that even do?
It's just so you can synchronize one single noise with the video.
oh, okay.
Because I'm gonna
You-
send
you
him
look
the
for the
MP3
spike.
file of
I
this,
see.
and he's gonna
All
have
right.
to find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technical shit. Yo, we're technical out
Technical.
here making
We're
this
really
fucking
technical,
podcast.
guys.
I don't think that's the right way to do it at all. But that's how we do it.
I don't know how else to fucking sync the
That's
shit
how
up.
that's how they do it in movies. That's why they have the
That's what those are for,
the
man.
scene thing with
Yeah.
the
Like
black.
ding dong.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's the noise it makes.
They don't-
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
makes a
you're
ding
right.
dong noise.
Ding dong.
Ding dong.
Wait for the ding dong, guys.
So Hunty, you probably became a pretty sick editor after editing all this fucking.
I'm incredible, dude.
Yeah, you're probably sick. Hey, yo, that coming to me?
Intercepted.
Yo, you want some of this pen, buddy? All right.
All right.
What I was saying is like, I want to hire Hunty to be my professional like COD editor, dude. Just like,
Please
I just send
hire
you,
me,
I just
dude.
send you quick scopes and you just fucking post.
Ooh,
it.
I'd fucking
yeah.
love
Can you start
to.
making montages for us?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Pay me. Yes.
I want Bodies by that fucking band
Yeah, you're right.
Disturbed,
for
right?
my montage. Is that Disturbed? I
no,
don't think
it's
so.
not.
Isn't
It's
it like
not.
drowning?
It's like
pool?
drowning pool. Yeah.
Some shit.
All right,
I think
fucking
you're
nerds.
exactly right. That's funny.
Drowning pool. I knew it the whole time. I just didn't want to admit it.
It's my favorite song.
I knew the band. It's my favorite song ever.
No, dude, but I still got enough old WoW clips of us. I think we could put together a sick montage. Huh?
Please send me those. Actually, I
Some old
want
WoW
to see them
clips.
either way.
There's like hours of footage, so I'm gonna have to go through find the best bits, but we could do something cool.
Yes. Yes,
I'm
sometime.
definitely making a rogue montage when WoW Classic.
Yeah, I was
comes
gonna say
out.
WoW Classic leveling montage.
It's just you killing a mob.
Yeah,
Like
no, it's
Zoom.
just a montage of every level ding video recorded.
Yeah.
Just like level 1, level 2, level 3, level
No
4.
editing at all, other than putting the clips in.
Yeah, it's just back to forth, and then there's like an EDM song playing in the background. It's just like insane montage.
Yeah.
World's first leveling montage.
World's fastest 1 to 60. What's your guys' what's your like montage song? What would you guys want to like play in the background?
What's that LCD sound system song? You know, bang, like the it's.
Dance Yourself Clean.
I don't know what it is.
It's like 9 minutes
It's
long.
like the unregistered Hypercam 2 type.
Oh,
you know what I'm
dude,
talking
Oh,
about?
no,
yes.
that's not LC. Oh,
Yes, I know exactly
Wait,
what you're talking about.
LCD Sound System's
it's-
like the like
it's
indie pop
It's like
band.
the generic
Oh,
YouTube.
it's
I know you're
something-
talking about-
It's something
Yeah.
sounds something.
It's called Soundscape or something.
Soundscape. That
Yeah,
sounds
yeah,
right.
that sounds right.
That song
Yeah.
slaps. I listened to it the other day.
Yeah, exactly that one. Yeah. I wasn't gonna do that
Fucking
much
wild.
of
Yeah, right.
it. Yeah.
Thank
But,
I don't
you.
give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that goes.
I
Really
got like
hard.
one note in. I was like, no one wants to hear that.
Yeah, you just went bang, and then
Yeah.
I was like, that
Yeah.
doesn't help me at all.
No, it doesn't. Yeah.
It's like, yeah, my favorite book starts with the word the.
Yeah. Yeah.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
You guys notice how old people always say "hum a few bars"? Like that's such an old person saying.
I've
Yeah.
never heard that before.
You never heard "hum a
I
few
haven't
bars,"
either,
dude?
No. I
Every-
like it, to be honest.
Every old person says that when you talk about songs.
I don't hang
Like,
around
I
a lot
love
of old
that
people,
one.
to be honest.
Hum a few bars.
I would definitely have "Numb" by Linkin Park as my as my
Encore remix with
Yeah.
Jay-Z.
yeah,
Fucking
dude.
so
Good one.
good,
Good
dude.
one.
No, I was thinking "Up in Here" by DMX is like a hype ass song.
Not anymore.
Where the hood
dude.
at?
Not
By
anymore.
DMX.
Yeah, well, we listened to like, or I showed him. My mouth is dry.
Smoke weed, dude?
Wow, dude, first time smoking weed?
I'm gonna die.
Isn't that your pen?
Yeah, but I get dry really easy from it. Also, it's pretty hot right now because we've just been chiefing this thing like
it's
madmen.
it's going like straight.
But yeah, I listened to this podcast. It's really good, and they had a bit where they were like, "Oh, what would your baseball walkout song be when you're
Basically
up to bat?"
the same thing, yeah.
And I was thinking it would be Up in Here. That's gotta be right.
Dude, do you know what's I've been listening? Fuck, what's that song?
I think that'd just
by
be a good
Nelly?
song for everything.
What's like Nelly's
Pretty good.
most famous song? I've been listening to it. It's so
Wait,
good.
Hot in
Who's?
here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hot
it is
in
on
Here.
there.
Or that one with Tim McGraw.
No, I've been listening to Just a Dream though. Fire song, dude. Love that
Oh
song.
my god, dude!
Fire. How's that song?
You
go?
remind me of
Dude,
that
hum me a
song.
few
That's
bars.
Send me like right back to middle school dances.
Hum me a
dude.
few. It was only just a dream. Is
Exactly.
it that one?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
it's
found
that
this.
You
one.
told me you listened to that?
I found this just slapper playlist. I think it's called like 2011 bangers or something.
Hell yeah.
on Spotify, and I've just been listening to that nonstop, taking me way back, dude.
That's sick.
I swear, nostalgic music is like I like it more than real
Is
music.
Jax? Are we skipping Jax?
That coming to me?
That coming to me?
Don't sleep on Barry O.
Intercepted. We're quoting this week. We're quoting Key and Peele for the rest of the episode.
I like how we just watched Kim Peel for a while last time. That was
Yeah, we
great.
watched like an hour. After Hunter left, Jackson stuck around. We just watched Key and Peele for like 20
That's
minutes.
hilarious.
Or
It was
something.
really enjoyable, dude. I used they definitely got overdone for a while. Like they were way too popular in like high school. It was really annoying.
Mhm.
Like your teacher would make Key and Peele jokes. They'd be like, "Hey, Ron," I'm just like, "Oh, kill yourself." But going back,
Brutal.
they're pretty funny.
I know what teacher
Yeah.
you're talking about, too. We even watched the fucking clip in
Fucking
class
A.
one
Those
time.
guys are just hilarious.
They're like,
you know?
yeah,
Send that Jackson's way, dude. That come to me?
He's skipping you.
cheers.
Yeah, you're gonna have to fight.
Bro.
Later. So you
Bro.
get your fucking ass.
That's the end of the
kicked.
pod. We got a few more minutes. We can get that in. Quick throwdown.
Oh man, let me hit the notes. I got all kinds of notes, and we never talk about them. Let's check the notes out, boys.
Should we talk-
JustAFuckingDesk.com. We covered it, and I'm glad we did. And I can't wait to show Mark Cuban.
Great fucking
This thing's
clip, to be
absolutely
honest.
overheating right now.
Yeah.
Also,
We'll give it a rest.
Yeah, no. Tell me about your newts. Never mind. Your
Um,
newts.
Let's see what else. Oh man. Okay, so we all know Destiny's an edgelord, right?
Yeah,
Of course.
So the other night I was just watching Twitch in the living room on my TV.
As
As,
you do.
as a young buck
And
does. yes.
Alex comes home while I'm watching Destiny. And he's like, "Oh, what are you watching?" And I'm like, "Oh, he's like doing like a Reddit recap of like our world news and our politics." So he's like chilling, drinking a beer, and Destiny starts going on this rant about how it's like really hard to like debate like conspiracies because there's so many different elements that you have to know about
That's a good
to
point.
like truly disprove it.
yeah.
And he was like
Also,
was
they
like-
just always have an excuse for whatever.
They always
yeah.
do.
exactly,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
He's
Another
like, you have to be like an
opinion.
encyclopedia
Yeah.
basically.
Okay.
And he was like for example, like I could easily win a pro bestiality debate right now. And then people start writing in chat like all kinds of anti bestiality arguments. He just starts arguing for pro like bestiality. Like he's like, well, we already enslave them
Puts
and
himself
torture
into a
them and
debate.
fucking eat them and like
Yeah.
breed them to die and basically like
as
we
well
treat
fuck
animals like shit. He's like, why are you drawing the line at fucking them? Like we already do terrible stuff. Like that was basically his debate.
Yeah.
And like
That's a
I just
fair
saw
point.
like Alex's face like turn, and I was like, all right, I gotta turn off this stream as soon as possible.
Dude, what
That's
Destiny
hilarious.
always like backs himself into those corners. He's always arguing like pro incest.
Yeah.
Or,
So
like,
fucking
That's
funny.
a weird fucking hill to die on, dude. Like that's a weird. Like,
But it kind of makes sense when you like know his character because he's just like very logical and very like, or he at least claims he is. He's got some really bad takes, but like he definitely tries to just be logically consistent with all his takes.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah, of course.
no, that's very logically consistent.
yeah. I mean, if you'd fuck a
It's
cow, you'd
like-
definitely fuck your sister. So it makes sense.
Hell
Very
yeah,
logically consistent. Yeah.
What was? I wanted to
represent.
the shitty. I forgot we were doing a weekly shitty Destiny takes segment, but I forgot. But we're bringing it back. So Destiny's shitty take this week has been about the whole the dude getting kicked out of Harvard because he like said the N-word 19 times or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you guys actually seen the document of that
I
guy
haven't.
wrote?
I haven't.
It's
No.
like, it's just like the. I mean, it's like high school humor. But
So
it's
it
just
wasn't like a like tweet.
no,
or
it's like a
something?
it was like a
Thought it was
Google
true.
Doc, and he just like wrote like the N-word a bunch of times, like kill all Jews, just all of it, you know.
He's just being an
I
edgelord,
support
basically.
fucking have something like
Surprised people weren't more about the Jew stuff, but anyway,
Yeah.
so he got kicked out of Harvard for that, or his acceptance got taken back.
Mm.
And Destiny's like very pro this guy, saying like he shouldn't like have been
He shouldn't have
punished for
gotten kicked
that.
out,
He should
right?
have been able to.
Yeah, I've seen it on Twitter.
But like Loki, I feel like he's just saying that because he has so many clips of him saying the N-word and shit.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, I kind of gotta like defend myself here.
Yeah.
There's a meme on Our Destiny. It was like a mother bird with two birds under each wing, and it was like Destiny, and that's the mother bird, and then it's like people saying or like college students who have said the N-word, and then like streamers who have said the N-word and the other bird.
He's just protected up, yeah, dude. Like
Under his wing, dude.
he dies on the weirdest hills. He's like, God, this kid. Also, he's like a piece of shit. He works with like Turning Point USA, and he's like a total like conservative like.
Oh really?
Yeah, no, he's
of course.
like mouthpiece. But yeah, it's just
Yeah.
another week, another shitty Destiny take.
Yeah,
Good
at
ass
first,
Destiny
at first I will 100% admit that I was like that's kind of fucked up. Like, it's just a kid being stupid. Like, his life should be ruined because of that. But then I was also like, well, you're getting evaluated to go into college when you're that age. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
that should count. Like,
It
that's
should.
your character at that
You take
age
the
when you
SATs
apply.
and stuff at what, like 16? Like,
Exactly, yeah.
All that
It's like,
stuff is a reflection of who you are. Like at that
it's
point, you're
currently,
like,
yeah, maybe you'll get into
Yeah.
Harvard when you're 50. When you've like, they're like, yeah, it was 35 years ago that they were racist, maybe, but like, you were racist like a year ago. Like, I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't really think they have to
Yeah.
You were racist
let
a
you
year
in.
ago.
yeah. How much growing do you do between 16 and 17?
Not a
Might
whole
still
lot, I
have a
don't
little
think.
racist in there.
Like,
It's so tough, right? Because like on the one hand, you want to be like you want those people to be able to get into schools so they can hopefully like learn that they're wrong, right, and like come around and be good people.
Yeah.
If you're already in Turning Point, though, like, you're way past that.
I know, but like yeah, so I do kind of feel for him, but his life's not over. He just didn't get into Harvard. Like,
Totally, yeah.
I wouldn't want this guy to be canceled. I don't think he should like
He's still got a few more
Dude,
N-words left in him.
I bet he just got a full ride to PragerU, baby.
Dude, that's really good. Like he should just
Hell
get his
yeah.
degree up at PragerU. Dude.
Yeah, Dennis has got him. He's his fucking academic advisor, dude.
Yeah. So
It's like, you haven't bought my
poor
course on how to
baby.
have sex with your wife yet.
That's the Ben Shapiro course.
No, there's literally a video that on the PragerU channel where it's
No
like how to
shit.
convince your wife to fuck you. Like,
Christ.
it's so
Very
brutal.
relevant advice for all the people who watch it. They're like, come on.
Yo,
bro.
shout out
yeah.
Dennis. Shout out Dennis. Honestly, that
Shout
guy's
out,
funny as
shout
fuck
out.
because he was on like Rubin Report that one time, and he's like, "Yeah, thanks for being a mouthpiece for us." And he was like, "No, I'm not. I'm liberal." And he's like, "No,
Yeah.
you're not."
That's the best clip
He
ever.
like called him out.
He just like
No, you're not.
reveals Dave Rubin's like fake liberal. Like,
He's like, "Yeah, we all go on your show to spread hateful stuff to
Yeah.
the left."
He's like, it's great because you're like, he doesn't say pretend, but he's like, you're like the liberal who like pushes our values. And
Yeah.
Dave Rubin's like,
He's like, "No, I'm not."
That's hilarious.
fuck Dave Rubin.
Yo, shout out that guy.
Yo, young Riley had a few stories for us.
Oh shit! Yeah,
we
yeah.
should get into those.
Okay,
Yeah, let's
let's hear.
hear. Let's hear.
so before we cut there, we were talking about some porn that we had recently watched, or that I had recently watched, anyways.
Yep.
These guys were not involved at all.
Guys, upvote if you like porn.
Yeah. I
Like if you like porn, dude.
Yeah.
Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy porn.
I saw a title that was, somewhat intriguing. It was like oddly flexible girls eating their own pussies, and it was
Yeah.
it was a
I
compilation.
gotta click, really.
Yeah, it was like
Compilation,
I
yeah.
mean, like it was more like I wasn't gonna jerk off to it, but I definitely wanted to see, like
Yeah,
that
I'm not
porn that's
gonna
just,
jerk off to it
like,
later
like
you're
you're
either.
just curious,
Yeah, like
Like, I've
academic.
watched some-
It was
yeah.
academic.
I've watched some weird stuff before, just like for the for the shock value or whatever. But yeah, no,
Yeah,
it was like it was
Educational,
like
right?
13 minutes of girls eating their own pussies, and I probably watched like a solid 10
This is
minutes
great.
of it. Like
Headphones
way
in?
more info than I needed. Like I got the
At
gist
least
of it.
70%, dude.
Yeah, no, I got the gist of it rather quickly. Honestly, it was the same thing every time. It's just a really flexible girl eating her own pussy.
Yeah.
That was an interesting
Who'd have
one.
thunk?
Shit's wild.
Our buddy Shane. Shane sent me a link earlier this week to a video. It was Lego porn. Like just
What?
like someone took like the characters from like the Lego movies and animated them to like fuck. It wasn't like
It wasn't
normal,
like stop
Sick.
motion. That
No,
would be
it
way
wasn't.
better.
I
Like, it
thought it
was-
might be stop motion. I was like, damn.
No.
Was it
that'd
like
be
the
crazy,
Japanese one
but-
where the girl characters have dicks?
But
All right.
no, it
Yeah,
wasn't.
all right, dude.
But like they kept it pretty true to form. Like the Lego's legs could only move forward and backward. Like they couldn't.
Wow.
Like, go, but Yeah, no, it was
So
like,
they can only do doggy. I
yeah, the
imagine.
only thing that looked like really out of place was like the dick, the vaginas, and the buttholes.
Yeah,
Because those
but
normally
the
aren't
ball-
on
or Legos,
Legos.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Small minor fun fact
the leg-
detail.
the Lego dick was just straight up like one of those Lego rods, but it was yellow. Like it was.
Wait, this is so good, dude.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting.
I
And
feel
then
like we could watch this on the pod and it wouldn't be like graphic,
I mean,
right?
probably. It's
Also,
not, like
respect
This is
that like
YouTube.
your
Okay.
boy sends you porn. Like we never send each other porn.
We send each other back and forth videos all the time. Anytime we come across anything
You're like,
interesting.
damn.
No shit.
And the last one I want to touch on is another one that my buddy Shane sent to me, where he was like,
Shout
"Yo,
out to Shane. We got to get him on
dude,
sometime.
Big shouts.
he's big into butt stuff, so he's always like,
Yeah, he is
he's
famous.
al-
Yeah.
he's always sending me links to like these wild anal videos and shit.
Jesus.
Like,
fucking Christ.
Actually, there's another video. He sent me.
Have
this
we ever
video-
sent links? I don't think anybody here has ever
No,
sent a link.
Never.
No.
Anyways,
But,
I mean, I respect the
yeah.
comfortable.
So it was like this
I
dude
do
who
respect that.
was like fucking this girl next to a pool. Like he was fucking her in the ass and making her drink the pool water. And that
What?
that one was really fucked up. But this one
He's like,
was,
I can't. There's chlorine. He's like, do it.
yeah, literally it was like some rough shit. Yeah, and I couldn't watch all the way through that one.
Brutal.
But the one that I want to touch on the most was actually made me like
This
like
is
I
great,
was
by the way.
dying laughing, dude. He sent me this video where this girl there's this guy, right? And there's this girl like sitting on a couch with her legs spread, and he's just going like this to her pussy, like waving his hand back and forth across her pussy. And she starts squirting everywhere, and the guy like just starts yelling.
So
Like,
that's just piss, right?
he's going like this, like waving his hand in her pussy, just going, oh, like, and she's just squirting everywhere. He's like, yo, dude, go watch like 10 minutes and 15 seconds in. And I scroll right to it, and I'm like halfway in the middle, but this guy just like screaming into this chick's pussy with his hand like just supersonic back and forth and just piss like everywhere.
Wow.
Yeah, it was wild, dude.
That's so dope.
But, yeah. No, every time we come across like a wild link or something, I sent him this link to a video of this girl just riding a fucking like inflatable pool dolphin one time. Like like nothing sexy about it at all. Like just like I don't know who's watching this and getting like taking pleasure out of it. You know, more power to you if you do. But like, yeah, I sent him that shit. You guys don't do that?
No, we never
Not
sent
It
yet.
links
makes
to
me
each
feel like a
other.
lot worse about this whole conversation.
This reminds
it's very
me of,
one-sided, you know.
A little bit.
Yeah.
This reminds me of well, I actually thought about that as an idea one time. Like r/Pornhub comments is so popular. Why not just literally do porn reviews and post it on Pornhub?
You could
Like
do
just
that,
post top of the week porn.
Do they let
Top
you
of
post
the
non-porn on Pornhub?
Yeah, all the
Yeah.
time.
Oh, all the
It's like a
time.
meme
Yeah,
now.
Critical.
It's
Like,
really cringe,
you
actually.
guys know that guy Critical?
Yeah.
Yeah,
On YouTube, yeah.
he used to upload videos to Pornhub all the time because it'd get like
Copyright?
Yeah, copyright striked or like demonetized because of language and
That's
shit
so
like that.
fucking
So he used
funny.
to just post his videos on Pornhub. And I go watch them there.
That's
But it would
classic.
literally be like, yeah,
Le-
video game
legend.
clips and shit.
I don't remember what clip. I think this is like a top of cringe, our cringe post or something. But it's this video. I think it's like a local news channel or something, or like a local late night TV show or something. And like it's like three people. It's like two guys and one woman at a table. And this guy's like, they're talking about something, and then this guy goes like, he's like, yeah, like when you watch incest porn, but you mute it,
I've
right?
Seen that. Yeah. I've
And
seen
everyone's
that.
like, what?
Wait, what?
It's like, yeah, you know, like incest videos are like really popular right now, but like I don't want to hear like all the like, oh, brother stuff, so I just like mute it, and everyone's just like really uncomfortable. That's a classic.
That's a
cringe.
good joke.
Go ahead
Oh,
and look that
man.
up.
Yeah, look that up. I like watching news fails, like or just
News
people
fails.
on live TV failing.
Mm-hmm.
Some epic
there's
fails,
some
dude.
bad ones, man. I feel awful for people.
Yo, shout out to the video top news fails March 2018 part 3
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Top Jay Leno
on
fails.
Best
That's exactly
Fails,
what it's
the
called,
YouTube
so.
channel Best Fails.
Mm.
I probably named an
3.
actual video and an actual.
You
YouTube
definitely
channel.
did. You definitely did.
Dude,
God damn it.
I bet the fail genre on YouTube is like a billion-dollar
huge.
industry, dude. It's like they're raking in so much money off those fails, dude.
Yeah, like probably because
100%.
Epic wins.
there's not a
and
lot
happens
of there's not a lot
constantly.
of content for non-English speakers on the internet, really. So
think
like,
so? Or
You
do
can
you
just
think you
smile
just
at
or
Yeah,
like
don't
it
know?
depends on like I guess
I feel
where,
like we just
but-
don't know their sites.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, and I'm just a bad person. But like no, I feel like it's just like it's so universal because you can just watch people get fucked up and you know what's happening.
Yeah,
That's kind of what I was trying to get at
That is
there.
true.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
reaches
yeah.
across the boundaries for
There's
sure.
no
Yeah.
cultural divide there.
Everybody can laugh at a
Yeah,
good film.
well,
Yeah.
especially in my experience with just chatting, like any person who was like, "Oh, I'm from like the greasy part of Europe," they were all sending me fail compilations.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know, so
Yeah, you're right.
What are your top 3 greasy European countries?
oh man, what do we
Fuck
got?
these countries in
Just
particular.
anything that borders Russia.
Damn, dude, poor Estonia.
Yeah,
Definitely a
They're doing
greasy
fine,
one,
they're
dude.
not greasy.
That's definitely a
Greece.
greasy
I feel like
one.
Greece is probably greasy.
It's
gotta be, right?
It's got
I
the
literally
word in
only
it.
think of Germany in
The-
terms
the
of
state of
greasy
Vatican.
countries. Yep.
It's pretty
got the
greasy.
word in it.
Any place that has been in a Taken movie
Yeah.
or a
yeah.
John Wick movie
or a
or a Mission Impossible
or
movie
the movie Hostel.
or any of the Ocean's movies.
Aren't those all in
Just
America?
name all the movies where they go to Europe.
Hey man, speaking of Greece, I used to work at a Greek pizza place, right?
Yeah,
And
that place
like,
was dope.
Yeah, I mean,
place
it
is
still
so
is
good.
unreal, like unreal pizza. And the family's awesome.
Tell me
too,
after
but
the pod.
One of the
Wait, so you know how to make it though?
You've been there.
yeah.
Oh, I
You've,
have.
yeah, you've
Yeah,
been
yeah.
there. Yeah, it's right in our hometown.
It's in the hood.
Yeah.
Little Caesars.
Yeah.
But the wife of the owner, right? She, like I walked into work one day and she was like drinking like a glass of like olive oil, and I was
Wait,
like,
what?
Yeah,
On God, dude?
like straight up. I was like,
Wow.
I was like, hey, like, why the fuck are you drinking olive oil right now? Like, I
That's
could tell,
Italian
like, it
right
was
there.
very viscous. Well, I didn't even know what it was. She told me it was olive oil. I was like, what are you drinking? And she was like, olive oil. And then my next question was like, why the fuck are you drinking olive oil? And she goes,
Do you pee olive oil or do
yeah.
you poop
She-
olive oil?
she was like, oh, because like we're Greek, like we drink olive oil. And
No,
I was
you
like-
don't.
I was like, you're gonna have to explain this to me.
I've
She's
never
like,
heard of this before.
Yeah, she's like, olive oil is very healthy. You know, it's great for your skin, like this and that. And I still don't know whether or not like
She was
all the
fucking
Greek
with you.
people, like, do it.
She
Yeah.
had to be fucking with you.
It was like a large quantity of olive oil. Like I could
Jeez.
understand.
I
She
think
had
that's
drank
really
half the
bad
thing.
for your stomach.
I've gone to like those craft olive oil places and like had like the little like paper Dixie cups with like some olive oil in
Yeah,
it.
you
like,
dip your bread
taste
in it.
That's
yeah,
the best.
exactly.
Fuck
Like
I had like a peach olive oil one time. That
Yeah.
shit was dope.
yeah,
I
like
bet.
that doesn't like weird me out at all. But if you straight up just take like a whiskey glass
Like a gulp.
Yeah.
and fill it with
Oof.
olive oil and start taking like sips out of it, like
Yeah.
I don't know
That'll be
what
thick.
the fuck that was. I still don't know whether or not. I don't think she was.
She
fucking
put
with
it
me,
on the
though.
rock. She put like an olive oil in, or
Yeah.
olive stuff with
some
blue
olive
cheese in
in
there.
it.
Yeah.
She's
Olive
like, yeah,
oil
it's
on the
a
rocks.
martini Greek style. Just fucking olive oil.
A
Yeah.
greasy martini.
She was like, no, in Greece we
Sounds
drink
like a
olive oil. It's
cocktail
good
they'd
for the
serve at
skin."
That's
fucking
insane,
Amato's.
Yeah,
It's like
That's
just
insane.
a fucking cup of olive oil.
yeah. I don't want to be like rude or anything. She didn't have the best skin either, but
Yeah,
it's
no,
probably
we're going
fine.
over at this point. But
Probably oh, we are.
yeah, but it's
Sorry.
totally fine.
video's
no,
cut
we,
out,
we can
but-
keep going. Yeah,
Oh,
we can
okay.
go for a
I
few
think
more
it's
minutes.
Just a function of the olive oil like not being good for your skin.
That's
like I think
ridiculous.
that's probably why her skin was bad.
Dude, can you imagine, like, do you just shit out olive oil like a faucet, or you piss that shit out?
I think it just flies out of your asshole.
Piss
Yeah.
that shit out.
Piss that shit out.
no way.
Yeah, it's just like oil for your car. You know, it just helps lube everything up.
Yeah, that's like prep.
Grease up that urethra, boys.
Exactly.
Lubing up
Yeah.
your fucking
Oh,
anus.
Christ.
Yo, send that to Shane, dude. Tell him to drink some olive oil. See if it lubes him up.
We did make Shane drink vegetable oil one time.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
that sounds
well, dude, he'll
dangerous.
eat like just about anything. You see,
Yeah,
like,
that's
did
true.
you ever see the video of him like eating the whole hot dog? Like just
Swallows a hot
swallowing
dog
it?
whole.
Oh my God.
I love him so much.
Dude, it's so fun going out.
I
with
want
him.
to see that.
We
I
made
wanna
him
hang out with
we
him
made
more.
him eat 60 wings at Buffalo Wild Wings one time. Like just
Holy shit.
all kinds of shit. 'cause
Success.
he
Dude,
just
when he
will.
was just
like,
laying
if you pay
in-
for it, he'll do it.
When he was just laying into Mitch's mom on his birthday,
That was so funny.
I lost. He's like, we're like walking up the street in Portland, and he's like, "There's an untamable cougar. I repeat, double fist anal does not work on this cougar." Like
yeah,
just talking about his mom on his birthday
dude, because yeah,
Just
'cause Mitch gets
in public.
Yeah.
No one bats an eye. He's
Yeah.
just fucking yelling this shit. Like,
Mitch gets so heated when you talk about fucking his mom, and that's why it's funny.
so
dude.
cool.
Like people, yeah, like my friends do it to me all the time too. They're like, dude, I'd love to fuck your mom, like stuff like that. But like I don't like I do it to them too. Like it does. Like obviously I know my friends aren't gonna fuck my mom, but Mitch like takes it to heart. So like we just drive it home,
Guys, don't actually do it though.
Yeah. You know that, like if something gets under your friend's skin a little bit, and you're a good friend, you drive it fucking home.
You just until they're like completely insensitive to it.
Yeah.
Like how I'm still to this day known as Lil D. Yeah. I have multiple friends who just have me in their phone as Lil D.
I have you in my phone as Lil D.
I want to kill myself.
Yeah. No, I can. Oh, the camera's off. I was about to give video evidence. Like I was like,
it's true. It's true. It's true.
Well, you can't see your phone number. You can only see Lil D.
The contact.
Yeah. I have you saved as a contact.
Oh, I thought you were gonna post like evidence of his Little D. I was like, you got that? You got those rare pics?
How did that start?
You brought it on yourself, I swear.
Him?
I did, yeah. I'm going to take credit for that. I came up with that. And,
was that like literally freshman year of high school? Followed me through 6 years of college now.
That's
pretty cool.
Brutal. At college, we did introduce you as Lil D.
Yep. Tons of people from our high school who knew me as Lil D were also going. So people would see me and be like, yo, Lil D.
Lil D, what's it got, baby?
If you don't, I mean, it's a good nickname.
I just embraced it, and everyone knows me as Lil D now.
I think
I got Lil D.
I like it.
I think the first time I had you over at my house, I told my mom, I was like, hey, Mom, my friend Lil D's coming over. She's like,
oh, my God.
My mom would call you that, too.
She asked me what my real name was, and I was like,
yeah.
what do you mean? You don't know my... I was like, Zach. And she's like, oh, he said your name was Lil D. I was like, oh my
mom, dead ass, my mom was like, his name is Lil D. And I was like, yeah, that's his name.
Unreal, dude.
Yeah.
What a play.
Yeah. Up-and-coming rapper.
And then when she was like...
Jesus fucking Christ.
She was like, he told me his name was Zach. I was like, yeah, he's just got a small cock, though. So, like...
Dick small dough, Mom.
Yeah.
Small dough.
She still laughs every time I say I'm going to hang out with you.
Yeah, eat. All right.
On that note...
I talked about my small dick.
I
talked about my dick at the beginning, too. When I said
Episode 59.
The uncircumcised Ben Shapiro.
That's right.
That's a great title.
Episode 59. We got to come up with AKAs.
Yeah. I'll think about one for next time. We'll start it off.
Yep. But I have mine, so.
Thanks for tuning in.
All right, episode 59.
Big dicks.
Bye-bye.